Welcome back, friends and subscribers, to another Secrets Guide. This is part 22. We're doing the Black Gulch. It's not really that bad of an area, to be honest. I quite like it. But we're going to keep right with our quest lines, and, you know, we're going to try and actually have some fun in this area. We can actually break all of these statues, and then go back to the bonfire and actually rest. The statues will remain broken, but our equipment will be fixed, so that's pretty good. This is an excellent zone to do pyromancy in. But if you don't have any pyromancy, fire arrows would do the same thing. Look at how easy and cheesy that is. Just set fire to them, fire bow, fire arrows, doesn't really matter. Look at that, one shot. So the level itself hasn't changed much over the years, but there has been always one bugbear of mine, and that is we don't want to actually summon anyone until after we've killed the giants. Because if we take a summon, we'll actually have to fight 4 giants instead of only 2. But first on the treasure list is this box here. But do be careful of these statues behind it. Great magic weapon and a Lucatiel. It's so tempting to take these summons here, but we do not want to do that. Scraps of life, torch, soul of a nameless soldier. Nope. Trying to show you the angle in the best way I can. So between these 2 holes where those big caterpillar things come out of, that's where we want to drop down here. We need the keyfer in there. We don't have that right now. Going here, and then just down here. Woodland Child Vicar. Yeah, that is the actual invader. He's a little early, I would say. Anyway, at this moment in time we just want to run all the way into the cave where it's actually safe, past these giants. We're going to kill them with cheesy tactics. Just making it in here and we're quite safe. Ring of Giants and a petrified dragon bone. That's quite handy. The petrified dragon bone is like a twinkling titanite. Demon titanite rather. Anyway, I'm going to speed up some of this so you don't have to watch it, but the idea is just to get these giants poisoned before we do anything else. There we go, there's that one poisoned. Remember, ages ago I did say that we need to keep our poison arrows for something, and this is that very job that I was talking about. There we go. Fortunately it didn't take long to kill him back off, but the forgotten key and soul of a giant. Now that is crucially important that you do not use the soul of a giant. We need to collect 5 of them. Now, can be used to acquire souls only, but that is incorrect. It's actually used for killing Knight Vendrick. We need 5 of them, and for every giant soul it reduces his health by 20%. Well, more like his armor actually rather than his health. so we can actually kill him a lot easier with 5 of them in stock. Otherwise it is actually ridiculously difficult. I mean, it's not even just a little bit hard, it is ridiculous. Anyway, in the cage, after picking up the 4 talismans, that brings us out to actually just before the second bonfire. So you know the drill. So I actually just waited until the fire stopped on all these pits, because I am not messing about with this invader. I know he's only a NPC, but I remember him killing me in the past. So I have it in my mind that he's quite tricky. There he is, down by the boss door. That's helpful at least. There is a little bit of loot in that tunnel as well. Right, let's see if we can kill off this invader, shall we? Oh, that health pool, by the way. Wow. Yeah, we're not ready to take on the boss just yet. We need to get the second bonfire, and we need to go and get on track with quest lines. We have the second bonfire. A little bit of loot here. Pharaoh's Lockstone, right, fair enough. But first, we want to head all the way back up here, near enough to the bonfire. Here is the ledge here. You see it? Just opposite where that tunnel is, all the little pools. We just step down here. This is where Lucatiel is.
Oh.
Anyway, after a nice depressing chat with Lucatiel, we can now go back down and get Dark Diver Grandahl. So Grandahl just tells us we can meet him up. We're going to probably meet him again, which is true. We will meet him in a third location, and then we will be allowed to join the Covenant after that. Anyway, after you walk back here, you don't have to warp away or anything like that. Lucatiel then becomes available. Anyway, needless to say, now that we have the key, we can go back to the area down the well and the area in the gutter. Don't forget your divine blessing in that cave. All set for the boss fight. Thank you, Bashful Ray. But more importantly, down this little tunnel, Simpleton, Spice, Skeptic, Spice and a Petrified something. This here is the way into the DLC area.
What? You're heading down after all?
enormous ladder. But see, we can easily reach that treasure from here as well. We're going to get that in a moment. Great lightning spear. Wichtree branch, wichtree belvine. And soul vortex. The dragon tallon. That lets us into the DLC area that we were just at. Ring of the Evil Eye +1. A couple of videos ago when we were at the Grave of Saints, it never did actually show you what this treasure was, so we're just going to do it now. Disc chime. There you go. Now you know. And finally, the secret door in the gutter. Ugh. Dark Souls Remastered fans are going to like this. Havel's set. Well folks, that's just about the end of the video, but there is something that I really should mention. It's a bit of a bummer that Lucatiel died during my boss fight, because the thing is with Lucatiel, you need her to survive 3 boss fights to then meet up with her again at the beginning of Aldia's Keep. But anyway, the point is, to get the trophy or the achievement, whatever you call it, you need Lucatiel 3 times. So the next place, if she turns up, will be at the Iron Keep. So obviously I don't need the trophy, I've already got it, but I do want to show you that part at Aldia's Keep. We still have 2 areas, 2 primal bonfires still to light. We have the one in the Iron Keep, and we have the one in the Cove of Tesseldora. So it's basically a case of where do we go next? Is it Doors of Pharaohs or is it the Iron Keep? I'm leaning more towards going to Doors of Pharaohs because there is an outfit that I would actually quite like to farm up that way. That's quite easy to miss. And obviously that would let us level up a good few more times before the Iron Keep, giving us potentially another shot at actually getting Lucatiel in and surviving the boss fight. So yeah, I think that's the plan for the moment. Anyway, as always, thanks for watching, I hope you learned something, and cheerio for just now.